Hello and welcome to a new reaction video. My name is Larissa and today I am going to react to Masters of the Air. That's what it's called. Yeah, that's what it's called. So I reacted to the Pacific a month ago and then like right after I found out that a new show from the same producers as Band of Brothers and the Pacific was coming out. It's like, whoa, what is this timing? Like I reacted to Band of Brothers a year ago and then it took me another year to even have time to start the Pacific because there were so many shows coming out. And then the moment I finished the Pacific, this show is almost coming out. So it's like, yeah, this is just perfect. Now I have to react to this every week. I mean, Band of Brothers and The Pacific, both beautiful shows. So I have high expectations for this. Also, I saw that Austin Butler is in this. I absolutely loved him in the Elvis movie. He was so good. So yeah, just also very good actors in this. I looked at the cast and there's a lot of other good actors as well. Barry Keoghan, I hope I pronounce it right. You might know him from Chernobyl. He's in a lot of more like popular stuff. But like the first thing where I actually kind of got to know him was Chernobyl. And I think he did a pretty good job there. For the rest, also some people who look familiar, but yeah, these two I know the best. So yeah, another World War II show. And now I'm actually here on time. Like, of course, Band of Brothers and The Pacific was a little impossible for me to react to on time as I was just born, you know? I mean, I could have done The Pacific though. I was 11 then. But yeah, Band of Brothers was just impossible because I was 2 and I couldn't even talk yet. But now I reacted to them. Now I'm going to react to this. I'm going to read the synopsis real fast. I know it's about like people who are in the air base thingy. It says, during World War II, airmen risked their lives with the 100 Bomb Group, a brotherhood forged by courage, loss and triumph. So yeah, that was kind of what I expected. The title kind of gave it away, I think. But yeah, for the rest, I don't really know what to expect. So I'm just gonna watch it. I'm so excited to watch a show like this when it comes out. So let's check out the first episode. Oh, and before I start, I want to tell you that I am going to react to this every week. But you can get some early access to the episodes on my Patreon. The link's in the description. And there you can also find my full reactions to the episodes. So you can see my reaction for like an hour instead of just like 15-20 minutes cut out for YouTube. If you're interested in that, check out the link in the description to my Patreon. You can find all the information you need on there. And now, let's start reacting to this.
Lucky's got all the luck.
Yeah, she's pretty.
No, not that. Lucky Bastard's shipping out tomorrow.
Bucky, next round's on us.
He's never done that before.
So you're Bucky and he's Buck? They make a nice pair, don't they? Oh, I should have introduced them earlier.
Oh, there he is.
She's leaving him alone.
Everyone needs someone to write to back home. Maybe if you met a girl worth writing to, you would be.
A girl worth writing to is hard to find.
Not if you know what to look.
Just saying that in her face.
So you'll write me?
I already have.
Ooh.
What's it say?
Well, you'll have to wait and find out.
Well, when will that be?
2 or 3 weeks. I miss you every second.
I actually heard that they started filming this like a week after he rapped Elvis. And then he had to like hire a language coach to get rid of the accent.
To the 100! To the 100. Best of luck, sir.
You won't tell me. What's with the nicknames?
They met in basic training before the war started. John was always Bucky since he was a kid. Gail's always been Gail. Until...
First day of basic training, this fella walks up to me and says that I remind him of a guy back home who goes by the name of Buck. Bucky here, he's not deterred. No, sir, it's just Buck this, Buck that. Buck, can you help me tie my shoes? Before I know it, the whole damn 8th Air Force is calling me Buck.
What kind of a name is Gail anyway?
No!
I did you a favor.
Forgive me, the same name as
Not exactly.
It rolls a bit better from the tongue. So he went from Gail to Buck. Hard, but he did that.
Don't make me dance, Marge.
So this is it.
See you in a few weeks.
If I don't die first.
I hate to break it to you, Bucky, but you are the 100's air executive now.
Tell you what it's really like up there.
Don't you die on me before I get over there.
That would be a bit stupid. Just manifest that you're gonna see each other again.
Come on, faster!
Oh my god, is this like a flash forward? Oh no, we're just having a time skip. Okay. It always starts so peaceful, then it's not. But yeah, obviously it's a war show, so...
I'm not gonna make it, Bucky. Breathe! Breathe! There's 12 o'clock. Come on, stay with mission, Major.
Are they all like that?
Damn, that was just okay.
Wondering what to tell your guys? Don't say anything. I'll figure it out. We all do.
Thought they were in some big ass battle already. Jesus. Ooh, intro? Is this an intro? Ooh, it looks good. Ooh, I like it. The pictures just look so sharp. It looks so good for an intro. Yeah, and of course they needed a new musical masterpiece. I feel like there's like some scenes that are actually like in the show and some that are just like made for the intro, at least I think. But it also gives us a bit of a like foreshadow. Whoa, is that Eric from Sex Education? What the hell is he doing here? Cool. Yeah, but it already kind of shows us what we're gonna see, so that's very nice. We already got some idea. Ooh, yeah, good intro. Part 1. I think there's 9 episodes in total, so part 1, here we go.
The 100th Bomb Group was sent to England in the spring of 1943 to join the U.S. Army's 8th Air Force in its battle against Nazi Germany.
Oh, I see why you want to name this fort after.
Oh, she's special.
Jeez.
Most of us had never traveled far from home, let alone flown in an airplane.
Want to circle around, Major. Welcome to Greenland.
It's gonna get bumpy. Hang on, guys.
Yeah, it already looks very bumpy. Damn.
Prepare for landing.
Left gear down.
Hot down.
I have to say it's up to now kind of reminding me of Midway, because that was also of course about like the people in the airplanes, like the Air Force. Back on land.
Hell of a landing.
I feel like it wasn't that bad. It was a little bumpy, but it was not like dramatic or something.
Heard you boys had a rough landing.
My best friend, Joe Bubbles Payne, and I were navigators. Where are you from? We gotta put a pin in it.
Guys from all parts.
Yeah.
Casper, Wyoming.
Cowboy State, huh? Well, you were the first, Major.
How about that?
So they really just got these guys from like everywhere.
A buddy of mine came through here some weeks ago. Group air exec. There was an incident.
You friends with Egan? Bucky?
I am.
Yeah, okay. I thought he meant him.
He just wanted me to give you this. Said it's a replacement.
A replacement?
For what? Doesn't even know what's in there himself. Oh. Did he break something?
Sorry, I don't know what went on. But he told me that should make up for it.
Broken narwhal tusk? I pulled it down off the wall, pretended to be a unicorn. Took 2 of my couches, broke almost every glass in the bar.
I feel like sanding a unicorn and be like, yeah, this is to make up for it, is just like to be a bit of more of an asshole. Just like that extra step in the back. That's him, right? Yeah.
Tommy here is the best damn dart slinger in the whole of East Anglia.
You'll lose an eye.
Oh, I want to trust Tommy. Now he lands this. I get both those bikes.
Yeah, you're on Yank.
Both of them.
All right, both of them.
On my eyes, Tommy, all right?
It's like, what's the bet? But guess this is it. Oh god. Oh my god. I feel like always in shows where they do something like that, they want you to feel a little nervous, but they always do it right for some reason. I've never seen someone actually throw something and like throw them an eye out.
That bike for sale?
I'll throw all the money in the world.
We were separated from the rest of our group in the clouds over the Atlantic. Tough enough with 0 visibility, but I had another problem. Uncontrollable air sickness.
That's great when you're in the Air Force. Damn.
Roger. Stand by.
I feel like if that's a regular thing, you should maybe be placed in some other division, or how do you call that? Just not in the air, maybe.
How are you still vomiting? Your stomach's gotta be as empty as our fuel tank.
Yeah. Give me a rag.
God. Oh, but like vomit. The smell is so bad.
Is that the coast of England? Crosby, that's England, right?
We shouldn't be over water, Lieutenant.
Oh, but he was just hinting that the fuel tank was kinda empty.
Sir, what's your heading?
165, like you told me.
Oh, good Lord in heaven.
That's France! Pilot the crew, flag ahead!
Oh my god. Wasn't this just like another practice and now they're like in the middle of the war? Holy shit. Put that man somewhere else. Honestly, I get it. If you're like that sick, you can't concentrate on whatever you're doing. I get that the children see that and they're like, oh my god, that's so cool. Oh. Oh, he's such a pretty dog.
Got a name? Meatball. Welcome to the 100th, Meatball.
He's part of them.
Oh, I got you a bike. I need a bike? I figure you'll buzz past.
Oh, that's why he had old bikes.
There's Brady.
Negative on right. Fuck. We won't come down.
Blum, get on the manual crank. I'm on it.
They're constantly in trouble.
Not coming down. Bring the left landing gear up.
Sure.
Yeah. We got a better shot at walking away from a belly landing than we do on one wheel.
Oh, really? I guess, yeah. One wheel will just, like, make it worse. So, oh, let's hope this will be fine. First I was like, can't they just use a parachute and get out? But I think it's way too late for that. Yeah, I also feel like the grass would be a little softer than the pavement. It's like a nice slide. Are they like scared it's gonna explode or something? Oh yeah, there is smoke. Oh yeah, get the hell out then. But why are people actually driving up to there? I guess to save the other people, but I think they're all out, right? And now nothing is gonna happen? Is it so anticlimactic? Okay, okay. I mean, good.
You're a navigator, Crosby. To be able to, I don't know, find England.
How'd you lose the rest of the squadron?
We got separated in clouds. Then we had some kind of electrical failure, so we spent an hour just trying to get the wheel down.
It is so insane to me that they're not even actually fighting yet. And it's just so many technical issues, and that's why these incidents keep happening.
You didn't have to cover for me, okay? It's my responsibility.
I wasn't covering for you.
Or people who get sick. There's always something.
Get a grip on that air sickness. We'll get off my plane.
Can you really, like, do something about that? Isn't that just the same like with seasick? It's not like you can change it. Yeah, you can take some medication for it, but that's about it, I think.
Tell me about this unicorn story.
Well, the unicorn is my favorite extinct animal.
I think that says enough. That's why he did it.
Puking my goddamn guts out. I thought that went away once you got going.
No, yeah, it usually does, but this time with the turbulence, kind of...
Ah, okay.
I gotta be the worst navigator in the entire Army Air Force.
Sir, welcome to England. I think I would be of more use to them and you as a squadron commander. I just don't think I was made to sit behind a desk. I need to be up there helping my guys.
Dismissed.
Oh! What the hell?
Should I call the doctor?
That is a lot of blood. Normally it's like if something like that happens, it's really subtle, but that was not subtle. I'll tell you that.
Within days, they woke us up for our first mission. With hundreds of hours of flight training in the States, we had to believe we were prepared. We had to. There was always a special breakfast on mission days. Eggs, bacon, a couple of cups of GI coffee.
To get that strength up.
The men would come to call it the Last Supper.
For some it might be, yeah. Okay, so now they finally have their first real mission, not just tests.
Pass the salt, please.
Uh-oh. Build the salt.
Is that bad luck?
Salt over your shoulder so we can all get on with our breakfast. Hey, who did that?
Not the whole thing, Chuck.
You said toss us off. Moron. He said toss us off.
Imagine just hitting someone on the head with that, like, in the wrong place, and then someone, like, dying or getting seriously injured because of some stupid salt. That would have been real bad luck.
Is Meatball saddling up?
Lemons or Winkle, watch him. You don't want to go on this one, buddy, I promise.
Aw. I mean, what is he gonna add anyway? They're in a plane.
The new CO or the new CO?
Don't worry about the CO, worry about your flying. I want formation so damn tight you wouldn't be able to slip a dime through our wingtips.
Yes, sir, Major.
Yes,
sir.
Yes, sir.
The target for today is Bremen. I cannot stress enough the importance of this target. We lost almost 70 cargo ships to U-boats last month alone.
I like your aftershave.
Good. This is how close I want you on my wing today.
Just like we trained for.
Yes, sir.
For those who don't know me, I'm Father Teska. I'm right across the way.
Oh.
If anyone needs us.
Thank you, Padre. We'll be sure to keep that in mind.
Take for luck.
All right.
See you later.
All right, see you all later.
That's where I'm going.
I wouldn't be so sure of that. I'm excited to, like, see their first battle, though. I already had a feeling like the beginning of the episode would be mostly like us kind of getting to know the people and the situation and all. And then it would probably end with, like, their first battle or something.
As you know, it's our first mission here. I trust you all to remember your training and drop bombs on those Nazi fucks. And we get to go home early. Yes, sir. Major here is going to be flying with us.
They're all so young.
All right, why are we still standing here then?
He has a funny accent.
The B-17 had 12 machine guns protecting us from every side. We called it the Flying Fortress. But the key to our survival was sticking together. It was important because if we got separated, the German fighters could pick us off one by one.
This is interesting because in Midway, we mostly saw like the small planes and it was just like 2 people in one plane. And these are like, yeah, bigger planes.
Show 'em green.
Let's go. Honestly, up to now, it's exactly what I expected.
90, 100.
Plane parade. Smart.
Okay, boys, here we go. See if we can get into formation in this soup.
Roger that. Is that a flare? No, it's the crew. I can't see a thing out there.
Why do they send the— Whoa! Whoa! Holy shit! Holy shit! Ooh, because of the clouds, you can barely see them. Okay. Kinda reminded me of like the scene in House of the Dragon with the young boy and damn, I forgot all of their names, you know, who was killed with the dragons. And then you barely saw him and then suddenly he was visible through the clouds. But then it's planes. If you see them in the clouds, they kind of look like dragons, so... Amen.
Can't maintain this pace. We're headed back. Copy, surface lead. We have mechanical failure. I'm heading back. Lead is all yours. Roger.
So much mechanical failure.
Burn a lot of fuel catching up with the rest of the group. 4 o'clock high. Black everywhere. By the power of God, trusting to hell Satan.
Oh, I feel like being in the Air Force is so scary. It sounds like you're just flying in the middle of there and you can get hit and you can't really do anything about it. It's so hard to like avoid it. And even if you're still alive yourself, if your plane gets hit, you're kind of fucked.
It's no good. Sir, I am not dropping bombs if we can't see the damn target. I'm scrubbing this mission.
Really? Did they know what they were getting themselves into? Now it feels like they just flew over and they were like, oh, never mind, this is too much. Oh.
That means, boys. Get ready, fellas.
That was a slaughter. Ah, okay.
I can't get a read on the 349. They're still way back.
I feel like they can barely see anything because of the clouds. I feel like that's even scarier if you just see that happening to the plane next to you. Oh! This is not going well. Ooh.
Tail clubbing. I only see 2 left from the 3/4s are gone. Dickie, repeat. There's only 2 left from the 349.
What the hell? And that's their first mission.
Sir, they shot a hole in the turret. I'm freezing to death. Somebody get me out of here. Your suit's all shot up. Get him a blanket. Hang in there, boys. We'll be back at base right after we dump these bombs.
The fact that so many of them just instantly died right now.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 15.
Oh. Oof. I feel like this guy shouldn't be in a plane or anything. I think he should be in a hospital.
Get to interrogation. Now, that's an order. Back to work, boys. Let's go. Get back to it. Let's go.
No talking till the interrogation.
Damn, they could have been dead. I mean, anyone could have, because of course it's a war, but that plane? Damn. How did they even still make a safe landing?
No flat landing.
Motor was shot.
I need to get you to interrogation, Buck. Come on.
Didn't drop a single bomb. Had to sabble them over the channel.
I know. Let's go.
Why didn't you tell me?
What?
You'd been up. 2 missions. You didn't tell me it was like that.
I didn't know what to say. You've seen it now.
So yeah, that's just what it's always like.
I don't know what I saw. 30 guys.
Just like that, yeah. It's so fast and you couldn't even do anything yourself.
We got a long road ahead of us.
Yeah.
I feel like that must be one of oh, that was it already. I feel like being in the Air Force really is like the most dangerous part to be in. It kind of feels to me like, okay, you're in this plane, and when the plane gets hit, there's just nothing you can do. And even you can be as fit as you want, you cannot be hit yourself. You're just so dependent on this plane. And you can't go anywhere. You're just stuck inside of there. You're in the air. You can't do shit. Well, I feel like when you're fighting on the ground, of course, it's also dangerous. But then it's a bit more your own doing, like where you go, what you do, running away from stuff, avoiding like getting hit, stuff like that. Here it's just like, especially if you're with multiple people in a plane. For example, if you're like a bomber or you're like, handling the machine guns. If the pilot does something stupid, or if the pilot doesn't even do something stupid at all, if you just get hit or whatever, you can't really do anything about it. And I mean, what I'm saying, it all sounds kind of obvious, but it just gives me kind of a claustrophobic feeling. Like if you're in that plane, you just can't go anywhere. I think that's also the reason why, like you always hear people talking about how they're like scared of flying because they don't want the plane to crash. Even though a plane crash, like the chances of dying in a plane are so much lower than dying because of a car accident. But I feel like when people are in a car accident, it's just like, yeah, you're on the ground. It feels safer, even though it isn't really. And in the plane, you just can't do shit. You can't go anywhere. You're dependent on the plane. And I think that's kind of the feeling I'm trying to talk about now. Yeah, and this show really gave me that feeling of like, yeah, you're stuck in there and you can't do anything. You just have to see how it ends for you. So yeah, first episode, apart from the battle, I feel like not a lot happened yet. But that's all fine. I mean, it's the first episode. We kind of had to get to know the characters already. And yeah, I feel like we know them now. I kind of have a feeling like in Band of Brothers and the Pacific, there are so many different characters. And especially in Band of Brothers, because they all were wearing the helmets and they all look the same. I really couldn't keep them apart. And then like throughout the show, you kind of get to know them. But here I feel that like there's not that many main characters. Of course, we have the two actors I named. We saw them. Then we have the other guy. His nickname was Bucky, I think. So these three, I can easily keep them apart. And then you have some other characters who I feel like are also kind of important. But it's not taking me a lot of effort to like remember them or something. So yeah, I feel like we kind of got into the story, and of course the first battle also really gave us like an idea of what it's like. It's also like how Austin's character in the end said like, why didn't you tell me? And he was like, what? That it was like that. And then he was like, yeah, I didn't know what to say. And I feel like I get that. You're not going to say, okay, you know how your first mission is going to go. You're going to go up there and you're going to lose a lot of people and a lot of planes are going to be catching fire and they're going to crash. And yeah, I get that, that you don't know what to say then. But I do feel like it also really gave us an indication of, oh, okay, so this is what it's like. This is what we have to keep in mind. This is how dangerous it is and how easily they lose men. Honestly, if I went up there once and I had to go back, I would be like, oh my god, I would be so scared. Because you go up there with like this courage, like, okay, we're gonna do this, our first battle. Then you see that, and that must be so discouraging. So yeah, we kind of got a taste of how the show is gonna be. I'm excited to see where it's going. I'm also very curious to know what you guys thought of this first episode. And now I'm just gonna watch the second one immediately. If you already want to see that, you can get early access on my Patreon. It's already available there. So check out the link to my Patreon in the description. And there you can also find my uncut reaction to this episode and to the second one then. And if you like my reaction to this, then please leave a like, subscribe, and then I really hope to see you next time. Bye!